So here's a Breakaway box. It's a Defender 2 Breakaway box that I had on my Big Tex trailer. This came with the trailer. It came mounted to the trailer. And it worked fine. But look at this box. This box is only about 3, no more than 4 years old. And as you can see, it is toast. Now, it used to look like this. It had this plastic piece here over the test button. You push that, you can see it's fully charged. That's what that's designed to do. It tells you what recharge, charging. It gives you those indicators. What happened is, in the sun, this button cracked and water got in. It, of course, ruined this switch here. It ruined the circuit board underneath of it. And this box was full of water. I mean, entirely full. There's no holes in it to let water out. But either way, it would have ruined that board as it went through. So I couldn't find a lot about Defender 2. I did find Brightway, for example, and I did find Carry On. So I went to TSC and I found this Carry On trailer breakaway kit. And it really looked the same size. Looked like it would be a direct fit, so I got it. And what was inside was the Brightway group box. And it's exactly the same internally and externally as far as the sizing here as the Defender 2, okay? So they must be all related. But the sun apparently degrades this pretty quickly. Now let me show you another option you can use. Here's an option you can use. This is off of another trailer that I have, and it just has a box on it, and it has the breakaway system inside. The box is just placed in there. It keeps it out of the weather and prevents that from degrading. This one is actually welded on very nicely. It works well. Something else you could use to mount it is an ammo box. Get an ammo box, mount that to your trailer. That could work too. Of course, that's going to seal it. You're not going to have any problems with moisture getting in. However, this is just too big for where I'm going to remount this because I'm going to use the same mounting holes. What I'm going to do here is just cover this using something like maybe Kydex or something. I'll just mold something for the top, okay? Because all I want to do is protect it from the sunlight because it's the sun that degraded this. So if you have one of these boxes and it's not contained in another box, think about getting something to cover this with when you're not using that trailer. Because if you don't, it will degrade and water will get into that system. And all it leads to is a pain because you have to then replace that. Because once this switch and that circuit board under here is ruined, I mean, what are you going to do? Can you get this circuit board? I don't know. I'm going to find out. If I can, I'm going to save this box. I'll redo the circuit board, and I will have another box. But once you get water filling this up with the battery terminals down here, I mean, this system right here as it sits is destroyed. So keep this in mind. If you're trying to replace the Defender 2, this box matches perfectly if you already have pre-drilled holes, okay? So that's one way to go. Just remember, protect this thing from the sun, because I believe it's the sun that degraded this. So just a tip so you don't got to waste time or money when you already have a good box coming on the trailer. Hope that helps you out. And again, mine was a replacement was in a carry-on box. Let me see if I can find a model number. Oddly enough, no, but there's the UPC code on it, if that would help you at all. So anyway, just thought I'd film this to give you a heads up on what you can do so it won't happen again. It's just a weak spot. But wait, don't go. There's more. Yes, I heard you, Dwayne. You said you didn't actually show us the circuit board. How do we know? Well, okay, here it is. As you can see, the switch is toast. As you can see, the board not looking so good. Jesus. Here's the underside of the board. Now, I think that that's pretty much toast. I can solder and everything, but this looks, I mean, to save that board, I think that's beyond what I could do. Got some writing on that board. Yeah, there's some numbers on that board, so that might be possible for me to find that board. If I could find that board, all of this soldering, I mean, that's no big deal. But there you go. I hope that helps you out and shows that, yeah, it did destroy the board. So if you're one of the folks saying, well, I didn't see the board, well, there's the board. All right. I'm out. I got to go put this on the trailer. Later.